What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Friends in the Streets. And today we are hosted by the Mangrove Joburg in our own niche, talking about the Braamfontein precinct. And today's episode is mad exciting, man. So stick around to see what we got. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down there. And let's get it.
I give them the heat, they cannot compete, they dogs on the leash, yeah, yeah. I give them the heat, they cannot compete, they dogs on the leash, yeah, yeah. Started from the bottom, it's about time.
Yeah, man, today's interview is a bit more personal because our guest today is not just an affiliate of the brand they were talking to, but he is like the heart and backbone of the brand. And here with me is Tumi, the arc of Blvck Trilogy clothing. Welcome to the show, my nigga.
Alright, Broski, thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure, man. You know, how come when I asked the manager of this place to borrow me the venue, they said no, and you asked for the same purpose, they say yes?
That's because we have like some sort of relationship.
Yeah.
We had a pop-up here in May. So I was like, yo, I want to come back and shoot something. They were like, what do I want to come? So I was like, yeah.
So it's past history, innit?
Yeah.
Well, how is everything, bro? How's life, business?
It was a bit tricky because of COVID. We managed to fight and our first move was the pop-up just after like the whole COVID. We were like, nah, this year let's just have a pop-up.
Yeah.
And then ever since everything like was flowing until now.
Yeah. 5 years running Valley.
Yeah.
Because I only found out about Blvck Trilogy after this pop-up that you just talked about, the one that was here.
Oh yeah.
That's when I found out. I was like, this fucking dope brand and no one is talking about it. Or maybe was I left behind?
Nah, I can go either way because you know this that like people choose what to talk about and talk about, and as like a creative you can't be like, oh, they're not talking about me and feel some type of way. You just need to do your thing.
Yeah. Oh damn, man, I thought that was really dope, like the artwork on the walls, the setup and shit. You know, like I wish I could have been here if I knew, you know.
Now we're probably gonna have another one before end of year. Maybe. We'll just see.
And then so tell us about Tumi the arc though, like as a person, before we go too far, like who's there and where from?
Tumi the arc is just a simple gent from Soweto, born and raised.
Yeah.
Was more into like creating. Yeah. So personally I started into like graphic design, and then the clothing part was like it was always there, but I just saw a gap, and then I just started tapping into the fashion space.
Yeah.
And so I can say I'm more into it's not just fashion but it's graphic design.
Yeah, the fact that you mentioned the graphic design, I found this page and I was looking. You know, every time I do this, it feels like stalking niggas, but it's just my research, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's just my research that I have to do. But I found like an IG page that said graphic designer, and I think it's yours.
Yeah, it's the Arc Studios.
The Arc Studios, that one.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I found out that you're a student, man. Because I was shook. I was like, this dude is running something that looks so serious.
Yeah.
But it's still talking of, because you know we wanted to have it yesterday, you know.
Yeah. No, I am a student, dog. Like.
Wait.
I go to UJ. Yeah, I study fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah.
Word. My parents would never have allowed me to do that. I wanted to do music and acting. My dad, you know what he said? He was like, nah. Like we were trying to pick, like, I was in grade 9. We had to pick subjects for the next year and like until grade 12.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down all the things I wanted to do. Right? I wanted to be a town planner initially. I wrote that. Then I wrote musician. Then I wrote an actor and something else. So when I went to give him the list, because I needed help to pick the subjects, he said, go erase this stuff and write real jobs. Dog.
Never understand, because also me personally, my first year I was doing IT. Yeah. And then I was like, I need to.
It's not my thing.
I dropped out.
Shit.
And then of course at home, it was a thing of why you wasting time and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was starting to like color Vanje and brown and stuff. Yeah. And I saw other kids like me, so that's why I believe that it's possible.
Yeah.
And then then I started looking more into graphic design. And the time they were like, go to school, I was like, okay, cool, because it took like 2 years of school.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, cool, what do you want to do then? So I had to fight to be here.
Word.
Yeah, parents never understand.
So graphic design, you were self-taught.
Yeah.
I'm also learning, dog. Like I just got into Adobe Illustrator.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I actually enjoy learning something right now because of
anything. Yeah,
you can do literally anything, dog. Because I'm also into like doing my own thing right now.
Shut up. We need more of us. Like,
yeah.
If it's not us, who else?
Who else?
Yeah.
And then you say you're doing fashion at school. Doesn't every fashion student's dream to like start their own brand? And like, if that's what happens, like, how do you deal with? Because the competition must be like rife.
Yeah, it is, but not everyone wants to start their own thing.
Yeah.
Most of them are looking into working with big companies, but I'm like, that's just a dream, though. It's a far dream.
Yeah.
And my thing is, the closer dream is you when you start, because you might say you want to work with Gucci, and then you're gonna work with Gucci when you're like 50 years old. You're gonna work for like a year or two, then they're gonna want someone new. So
True.
why don't you start when you're new to build something that a young kid can be like, nah, in like 5 years I wanna work there. Understand?
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
Well, damn, my tablet went off, man.
Cool.
Just give me a minute. Yeah. I have a lot of questions on your graphic designs, man.
Alright.
So, but then for now, let me skip that. I wanted to know like how much do you do like personally in your DTG process, like of your pieces, man? Like how much do you do from the digital to the actual garment?
At first, before I studied fashion, it was just like designing on your Illustrator. So there's a tag pack, design a tag pack with the colorway, the sizes, alles, branding. So that's the first step. So after your research on what you have to produce and stuff.
Yeah.
When you're about to drop a collection, so you need to handle your tag pack.
Yeah.
And then fabric shopping. Get all the swatches, match them, and then the suppliers. Like that's the labor.
Yeah.
From sewing to branding and stuff.
You do all that stuff.
Now, before I studied fashion, I had like a CMT I was working with.
What's the? What's a CMT?
Can't make term. It's like the call them suppliers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they make garments. I used to just design and then send it to them. But then that came with like problems, because sometimes they mess up the sizing, the branding skew, and you can't always be there while they're working.
Yeah, you can't.
That's when I was like, nah, I need to go to school and study fashion and to avoid such. And the time I did the research, I wasn't the only local brand which had like such problems. Like a lot of them had problems like that. So that's why sometimes you find that when you order something online, maybe on like someone like DM or anything, they might say you get it next week, and then because
because I think another thing for that is they people wanna make things on demand, because imagine if you wanna make like 20 t-shirts, orange t-shirts in large, and then people want purple or red in small and medium, now you make a loss.
That's why I'm saying, do your research first.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be down.
Word.
But then with the suppliers, they might say you're gonna collect next week. When you get there, they haven't even started.
Yeah.
Understand? Because we're young. When you get there, they're gonna say, just leave the money. Then you leave the money. And then when you have to collect, so that's why I saw the gap.
Yeah.
And then I went to school for fashion. So now I do like everything on my own, like from.
That's dope, man. I wanna learn that much to be able to do everything for myself as well.
With fashion, okay, with sewing is not complex.
Yeah.
What's major for me is like patterns. After you design, and this pattern making.
Do you know color garb? Dieses.
Yeah.
What you think of that shit? Because they be making it in store, dog.
Exactly. So that's like the time I started, they were on my mood board. You know?
Yeah.
They were like, back in the day it was DCs, it was Asgard, Unicorns, Salsa, Tubop. They were on my mood board. Before I started.
Tubop, everybody talks about Tubop, man.
Yeah,
Must be that legendary.
Like, they creating like that. Yeah, local brands.
Well, I love how like your brand has like all kinds of pieces, man. From you have hats. I don't think I've seen the hat. I was gonna lie just now. But yeah, I love how you have like t-shirts, hoodies, and you know, two pieces. Like it's a brand that deserves the name.
Yeah.
Because man, brands these days are so cheap in their work, dog.
True.
You know, it's buy a t-shirt,
T-shirts,
print a character,
Yeah.
400. That's why people hate local brands because of that. Because niggas be lazy in their work, you know. But it's not the same with you, dog. I really admire what you're doing, you know.
Shout out.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing. And then a person from outside is gonna say all local brands do this.
Exactly,
They
and
don't
that's
wanna,
wrong.
Go in and check.
They don't research.
Yeah.
It's just top above the water opinion, you
just
know.
the surface.
Yeah. Then just talk about your aesthetic, bro. There's no miss. Like, dog, I was looking at your IG and they had like 400 and something posts. I scrolled in like one go, dog. Like I went through like to the bottom, dog. Who's like your team on there because they know what they're doing, dog.
Back in the day, I used to work with like different artists, like models, photographers.
Even the models, like your choice of people are just the right ones, dog. There.
Yeah, bro. The time we started, didn't know anything, so I was learning on the process. And then every time after work, I just look at the previous thing and see my mistakes. And then next time when I'm working on a mood board, choosing location, models, and then now I've been working with like one guy since 2019. Yeah. His name is KG. So
KG.
Yeah.
I must give him a shout out, man. You'll need to give him his handle.
It's Kahiso .cc.
I know you'll give it to me.
Yeah.
And then break down the name now. Blvck Trilogy. What's that about?
What comes to mind to you?
Well, when I heard trilogy, I thought of Trinity, like the Holy Ghost, the Father, the Child, you know. That's what I thought of. But then trilogy, it's something else.
Yeah, it's just an art of three things.
An art of three things.
Yeah. So for us, it's art, style, and design.
Art, styling, and design.
Yeah. So before on our design process, those are the elements to put first. Before anything, before we decide whether it's a jacket, it's a t-shirt, art, style, and design. So anything, I need to cover all the three boxes. And then I can start working. So which is like a formula for me. Then after whatever photos, it's simple for me. And then the black is just for unity, Ubuntu. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, and then what's with the dirty dishes, trilogy capsule, the smiley character? What's with these names, man?
It's just like, what can I say, subs under the whole brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what took people, like what blew everyone's mind was Smiley.
Yeah.
It also took time because I used to post about Smiley and then people would just ask, who's Smiley? Because I used to speak to Smiley and say Smiley, like, what's new?
Yeah.
And I just made like a young, what can I say? Like people spoke about it for like the longest time until they understood. So I put the whole theory first before they saw what's actually coming. And they actually thought Smiley is a person.
Yeah, but it's just your character.
Yeah. And for me, Smiley is just, besides the t-shirts and stuff, it's just a character that anyone can own.
Like an alter ego, low-key.
Yeah, you can just wake up and be like, today I'm Smiley.
Yeah.
Understand? So that's why we started with the face. It's like the mask that you can put on. And then the t-shirts came during lockdown when everyone was like going through them first mentally. So we were like, okay, cool then. I did a survey. People, some people were suicidal. Some people were like, it was just a mess. And then I had to like come up with an article. Worked on an article, but I missed something. The heading. It's like, yo.
The heading.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, what's the heading? And then Tom was there in my kitchen, seeing dishes.
Oh shit.
Then I'm like, okay, cool. Then everything summed up as like it's dirty dishes. So whatever you're going through, you can just get through it. Just like washing dishes. It's just like dirty dishes, but when you read about it, it gives you like a brighter idea that anything can pass.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool, man. My favorite. I love the 3001 pants, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I think I need a pair, dog, for real.
Yo, okay, cool. Then yeah, I need to say this because every time we drop now.
Yeah.
So last year and this year we gave ourselves a challenge like we the top 12 collections in a year. So we always drop it every first Thursday.
Every first Thursday of a month.
Yeah. But of course it has to be like limited because we can make like units maximum 50. And since it's a culture now, people know that every month. So they secure on the even before the drop. Because it's the first day which is after month end.
Yeah.
So when month end hits, people place orders even before they see what's coming. And
that sounds like some real influence coming your way right now, man. That's some Kanye West shit. You know, it's so like, is it 12 million or something of Donda merch before it even came out?
Dude, you understand? Yeah. So that's the culture we're building. That people must believe in the brand so much that they're willing to pay before they even see the actual product. So yeah, with us, after like a collection drops, it's rare that you're gonna find the product. Yeah. Because the 3000 pens dropped in
May this year.
Yeah, and then they finished at the pop-up.
The one that was here.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's why now it's like some people like hit me up like, yo, we still want this thing. I'm like, it's sold out. Yeah. Can't you make it for me? Like we have 12 designs for the year, so I can't go back to that. You understand? So it's a marathon now.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, man. Then I saw you guys were dressing Kid X in 2018 already, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So also the Do the Arc account. It's for styling.
It's freestyling.
Styling.
It's for styling.
Yeah. So if maybe there's a music video shoot or an interview, and then a popular name can like hit us up. They ask us to come for styling, and we just like dress them up.
Have you worked with any other artists like or celebrities that we may know?
Yes, quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Give us 3. Your favorite ones.
I won't say favorite ones.
Okay, well, just give us 3.
The recent ones, there was the Isingisi music video.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we styled Semiti, Setril, and Do TRP.
Yeah.
And then it was also Smash Africa on the Massive Music show on DTG.
I know Massive Music.
Yeah. And then others the Zoo, she was shooting a music video, went there for styling, and but mostly lately it's been music videos more than like TV shows.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Keep doing your thing, keep moving, dog. We love to see it, man. And then reflection of the Details collection. That shit was mad, dog.
When was it?
I don't know.
2016.
2016. Yeah. Tell us about it, man.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, most of our designs come from like inspiration. So it's for people to know you, it's how you display yourself, you understand?
Yeah.
So the whole reflection was that, what are we? So we had to like put so that comes from the art style under the trilogy name. So we had to like look more into art, more than clothing. It was art.
And then who was the dude you used there? There was this dude with the belt on his head, and then it was made into little pixels, and I was like,
that was Cat. Yeah.
Well, he's a good model, man.
Yeah, he's really talented.
Yeah. And then there was another thing that was like, when I saw, I had like mad nostalgia, man. That I saw like and it was called the Masejali Play Fest.
Oh yeah.
You know what was happening there? It was a neighborhood, right? It was at your hood?
Nah, my other bro's hood.
Okay, what was happening was, it was just parents and children, like of all ages, teens and little kids, playing, dog.
Yeah.
In the street, dog. What have you seen there, dog? You know, and then I saw performers as well. I saw rappers. I saw. I mean, I thought that was like a really beautiful thing. I haven't seen anything like that in my hood, my whole life, in fact. You know, I mean, kids play together for sure, but parents don't want nothing to do with it, really. You know, so I thought, who came up with this, man? This is so nice.
It was the Maslali team.
Yeah.
So it's a game zone in the hood.
Yeah.
And then we've got like your gadgets, PS, Xbox. And then we just saw that, okay, cool, we built this for the kids.
Yeah.
But they're still out there playing your one ball, you understand? So we're like, okay, cool, then they come here to play for like 2 hours because it opens after school and from 2 until 6.
So it wasn't a once-off thing?
Nah. It used to operate and then it closed down, and then we were like, okay, cool, we're just gonna host it. That day it was a 1-year anniversary of Masilani. So that's why we were like, okay, cool, then let's like have a festival. Then just close the road, invite anyone who can come. And then we worked with Toros. It's a company for sweets. Toros.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, cool, they came that they supplied sweets.
Yeah.
And then every kid was there by 12. We opened the gates and their mothers, and then we also worked with Super Spoon. The Super Spoon also came through with like cakes to give free cakes. So there was a young raffle, then they just shuffle, and then I think there were 3 winners that day. And we worked with Smee. Smee is a record label from Soweto also. They came with their artists to later on their performances. It was just a beautiful day, and it was just before the lockdown.
Shit. Yeah. You know, my last dope thing that I got to do before lockdown, Cotton Fest 2020, man. Yo, what a day, bro.
Yeah, true.
That was the station in Newtown.
Yeah. Was it your first time being there?
Yeah, the year before they sold out before I could buy it. So yeah, man.
So you see, that was the culture, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna take us time to move back to that. But I mean, it's possible. It's been done.
It's very possible, man.
Yeah.
You all should do that again, though.
Yeah.
And then so we see you with the clothes, we see you with the fashion and the style and the art. But what's the next move, man? Like what's happening? How are you taking your whole brand to like the next level, though?
Hey man, to be honest, I don't know. Let's just see.
We'll just see.
From the first time, we didn't know anything about fashion, about running a business.
Yeah.
But it was just like trying, and when you see people are being responsive, you be like, yo, okay, cool, then let's try this out. And when they like it, so you now start being confident on whatever you decide on going for. So I can say maybe next year it's gonna be more events like pop-up, and then after the pop-up it's a young event, because we're also closely working with like local artists more. So we'll just see though, but definitely dope things coming through.
No, I believe that, dog. I'm looking forward to it. And I believe you have a lookbook to show us. So we're gonna do that digitally.
Please, no. Can I just send things on so that
okay? No problem. Is there anything you wanna say to the people, though?
Just like go for what you the thing is killing my eyes, but okay.
Can you? It's killing them. Alright.
Okay, cool. But just firstly, never mind what people say. Just do your thing. Even if where you from, they don't support you, maybe from home, the hood. But just know that when you're out there, whoever's gonna see you in the game, they'll just come and like join you, because if it wasn't about what I do, I wasn't gonna know you. Understand? So it's just like while you're doing your thing, someone is gonna holler at you and like just go on. So, but yeah, just like know your worth also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then last year on our 5th year celebration, we dropped a short film.
I saw it.
Yeah, and then hopefully this year also. It's just the time frame is just crazy, but hopefully also we wanna bless you guys with like another short film.
Yeah.
And then also a song.
A song.
Yeah, Daily Dishes.
Oh, eh?
So yeah, I wasn't gonna like jinx anything, but it's like we're closer towards the year. So the brand was birthed on the 5th of November. So we're trying to push everything to be ready by then.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, as you said, we're supposed to link up yesterday. I'm a student.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to like push everything at once. Plus, it's my last year, so school is just demanding like most of my time.
I understand, man.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what is coming. It's the short film. Of course, besides the every month drop, it's gonna be a short film, a soundtrack, maybe an event on the birthday. Yeah.
Word, man. Thank you for coming to the show, dog.
Great, dog.
Yeah, man. With that said, I guess we are out, man.